Hey guys, how we doing today? Hopefully great and thankful to be here. Thankful for God showing me the right path to love, you know? I'm going to tell you a story about Raul, the man, you know? When I was a young boy, I was very sick, ill, tubes in my ears when I was 4 years old. That came out. Once that came out, I was so happy, so thankful that I didn't have to have that still in my ears, you know, or else I would have been death for good, for life, you know. Um my dad, he was never in my life. He left when I was he left me and my mom when I was 3 years old at that time. When he left, it was just me, my mom, and my stepdad after he went away for a few years, or when he left, was out of the picture. And my mom, she loved my dad, my biological father. She really loved him. I don't know why he left. I don't know why he left. But I asked her every day until I was about 8 or 9 that I stopped asking her about him. I just stopped giving up on trying to find somebody who didn't want me. And there's reasons why when I was young, I did a lot of bad shit. Did a lot of fucked up things, man. Did a lot of bad shit. Why? Because there was my stepdad, but my dad wasn't in the picture where he could be a role model for me. You know? But then my mom had my 2 sisters. Love them, thank them that they're here with me, and I am here with them. When I was 8 years old, my first alcohol drink was Jack and a Coke. Jack and a Coke. That's so funny. You know what 8-year-old kid would do something so stupid like that? You know? And I didn't like school, so I've always, not always, but sometimes didn't want to go to school, so I skipped school. One of those I don't care type of kids, like I didn't like school, you know. And when I skipped school, I was at home. I was bouncing off all around, doing whatever a kid would do, And um, I was every time I had to go to a new school. Yes, I got into fights. Yes, I was bullied. Yes, things happen, changes happen. And I had to learn a lot of shit on my own to become a man that I am today. But I had God guiding me through all the hard times and hardships and trials and tribulations to get to where I'm at, And luckily, I'm not in prison, There's a lot of stuff to say, about me. True, authentic self, Had to lose. I had lost a lot of people, a lot of family members, friends, family members throughout my high school. Well, from family members from during my high school years, and I lost. Well, I kind of had a what do you call it? I stopped talking to my friends after high school. They had families, they had kids. I love them for that, for being who they are. Even though I never reach out to them, I still thank them to be, be who they are. I still love them for that. But like I said, I just stopped talking to them. I don't know why. Things happen, But during that time, I got into weed and alcohol, like a gooner, like one of those gooners. But so funny. And then when I turned 21, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get all the alcohol that I want. 21, here it is. But all that shit, man, that alcohol, just made me angry and depressed. Wasn't serving me. Definitely was not serving me, man. Definitely wasn't. it was after 2019, after I had broke up with my ex. I had to stop drinking alcohol and smoking weed because it was like one day, you know how you have a hangover, but you also smoked weed, which is a crossfade. I couldn't stand up. Like literally I could not stand up, you know? And I was like thinking to myself, it's not it. It's not benefiting me. You know? So I had to get rid of that stuff, man. No alcohol. You have to sacrifice all those toxic stuff to get to where you want to be. No alcohol. No drugs. Losing friends. Losing family members. To wake up. To wake the fuck up. You know? Then it was like couple years later, 2023, here comes 2023. You know? I got my car. Well, I got my driver's license. Got my car that I wanted, that I earned, hard work, saved up. Convinced my mom that I would get this, you know, nice car. And then, once that happened, come to find out, that my best friend, my mom, had leukemia. Shocked me, you know, surprised the hell out of me. When she left this earth, when she went into the next universe, a part of me left too, you know? Part of me left. But during all of that shit, ever since I was a little kid, and up until now, 30 years, I had to go through a lot of things to show kindness, to show gratitude, to show people love, to uplift people, to become the best version of themselves, to tell people it is never too late to give up on who you want to become. It is never too late to give up on yourself. And, you know, during those times, I never gave up on me. I never gave up on me. Because I know that God was always with me. Always with me, guiding me to become the man that I am supposed to be. That no kid should ever go through something like what I went through. But also had to share his story of who he is, you know? To not have people assume who I am. There's, like I said, how can you fake that? How can you fake that? You can't fake that. You can never fake that. Telling people your story that might help people, that this story might resonate with some people. You know, like I said, I am thankful and grateful that God is always with me, man. And I am with Him. And I love Him, or the Spirit, whatever you want to title Him. Title it the Spirit, Soul of Existence, the Infinite One. The Infinite One with the power of love and gratitude. Can't fake that shit. There are some other people that do resonate with this. And you will feel me on this type of level. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Having the 10 Commandments and following them and being obedient to God's will and His laws, and having discernment Brother, you can show the world what love is truly about. Sometimes people won't be on your side. That's cool. And then you will have other people supporting you. That's cool. That's okay. You know? That's why I said, when you really, truly know yourself and truly understand who you are, or understand who you are, or who you are becoming, that is your true, authentic self. Going through all trials and tribulations, that is your true, authentic self. And learning from your mistakes and repenting from your mistakes. God's got your back. God is protecting you. All the way. In this dream state of a paradox, God has you. God is protecting you. No matter what somebody says, no matter what somebody does, God has you, man. He will always have your back. Through the ups and downs. Through this rat race. Through hell. He's always got you. And if you don't think so, you're lying to yourself. Even if you don't believe, it's okay. You don't have to. For those who do, whatever you go through, He always got you. No matter what, He always has your back. It doesn't matter what somebody says about you. Doesn't matter. Because you know your truth. Only you and Him know the truth. That's all I have to say, man. And I know I haven't been doing like greeting myself in videos and stuff like that, but I'm my true self when I do these videos. I'm just having fun, enjoying life, having peace, doing my meditations, starting to do my my meditations on Sundays, you know. I think it's good. It is good for your soul and your mind and your body. But yeah, I'm gonna keep continuing being me. I'm gonna keep continuing to love doing what I love doing, which is making music, listening, feeding the soul good energy, positive energy. Yes, there is positive and negative energy. Negative energy does slip in sometimes. Sometimes you gotta say, okay, note that, jot it down, whatever. But God is good. And I'm grateful to be here. And I am grateful to be alive. 30 years. For those who've been watching this video, thank you. Thank you for understanding who Raul is. You know? And thank you for having the time to watch this. If this video resonates with you, comment down below, like, subscribe until this coming weekend. Because I only do videos and create stuff on weekends. Because that's when I have the most free time. When I create is on weekends. During the week I do work. Yes, I do have a 9 to 5. I have 2 jobs and then a little bit of gig work sometimes on weekends. But whenever I need resources or whatever, go do that. But I'm starting to getting in more creative about with these videos, you know. Whatever I express is my true authentic self. All these emotions, they flow like the ocean. Just flowing through time and space. $30 long 30-minute video, you know. I don't kind of like a biography documentary video or something, you know. But this is me, man. And I'm never gonna change for who I've become. I'm never gonna change who I become or becoming. and that is to show love to everybody who has it and who doesn't. I'm still going to show love to people, because that's all you can do. Authentically. But if you watch this long 30-minute video about me, hit that notification, hit that like button, and like, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot of stuff I want to share with people. There's a lot of stuff I want to share, my perceptions on things, especially when it comes to music. I will start sharing that, more of it. But I do have a song for you guys, that I rewrote. But yeah. Till next time. This is Havoc, bringing the chaos. Peace. May peace bring me. Love you guys. Thank you. I love you guys so much. So much.